Yo, we back at it again. Interesting week.
It has been Merry Christmas and all that. Happy Hanukkah and
Oh
Kwanzaa.
yeah. Happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? For the people that don't celebrate Christmas, it's just holidays. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
yeah, happy holidays. Y'all hope it was good. We got New Year's coming up this week, so
thank
you
you.
know, yeah. Don't be too degenerates. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too much of filthy animals. All right. We still got work the next day. Some of us.
Some of y'all niggas, a nigga like me, I'm finna be a degenerate gang. I'm finna be a degenerate all fucking week. As soon as Wednesday, 4:30 Wednesday hit, I'm out of this bitch.
Oh gosh. There you
All
go.
debauchery. All debauchery.
There you go. There we go, y'all. There we go. All right. So we got two topics. We're talking about Stranger Things and we're talking about the new Marvel League. So, Faison, I'll let you pick which one you want to talk about first.
I mean, Stranger Things, whatever, boo, yeah, whatever. This Marvel leak though. Let's get to
Okay.
the
All right.
shit.
All right.
Let's get to the shits, man.
So I know our esteemed colleague Nate said I've been maybe a little off, and Sadie Sink is possibly Rachel Summers, which is be a thing. Yeah. Like
I I absolutely would hate that if that is the case. I
dang, why?
because we don't need young, like we don't need that, bro. We don't need that. Give us Jean Grey or give us Spider Verse ish character. Don't give us Rachel Summers, bro. That is trash.
Why is it trash though?
Because what is her? All right, like so. I don't know who Rachel Summers is. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm assuming
Okay.
if I believe correctly that Cyclops is child, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Boo. We don't want that. We don't want that. Give us Jean Grey. Get us into the X Men as y'all been doing for the last 5 years. Don't get us into baby X Men who aren't really going to be significant pieces throughout the story or throughout the duration of our 10 years.
No. So if it's done like I think it's going to be done, it's going to be a big thing, right? Because my now synopsis is that it is going to Rachel. Rachel is going to be because in the comic Rachel inherits the Phoenix.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so there's she like so the comic. I know they're not gonna go with this, but the comic essentially will make Cyclops that guy that nigga is when Rachel, Jean Grey goes passes, and then Rachel becomes the next Phoenix host, and the Avengers go tell him like, hey, we need to take your daughter, and Cyclops is not going for none of that shit.
Of course
So
not.
yeah. So I doubt it would go that. But what I'm thinking is that there's been a so I've been watching a lot of YouTubes, a lot of forums, and I'm kind of agreeing and coming up with my own opinion at this point, based off the information that's been put out. I do think that Doctor Doom is going to be collecting kids, and it sounds kind of crazy, but you got to think you got, you get that sounds kind of crazy, but you got to think about it like this. Um, he's already appeared. He's already appeared in the Fantastic Four with Franklin. We know he's gonna get Franklin, right? We see Thor praying to Odin about his daughter.
Right.
So that, she's also powerful because she has the eternal life and stuff like that.
Right. From
Then yeah, then you have Steve Rogers looking at his child. Not sure what he plays a role in that one, but you know,
that baby snatched. All right, I'm with you.
yeah, it's not so. Then we see at the end of the Phoenix, like the new trailer, and you see that Cyclops is shooting at the sky. Obviously he's lost. Yeah, obviously they're lost. You see the Sentinel big what's the name in the background, right? Now everybody's saying Wanda Maximoff, right? Wanda Maximoff is like, yeah, that's what they're doing. that's what they did. And that makes sense because Magneto, right? Magneto also was old and he's looking pretty like sad and stuff like that. There's a possibility.
And gay as hair. I ain't gonna shoot, but go ahead. We'll get to it later. Enough gayness to talk about later on.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Unfortunately, whatever the case may be. So I think that what's gonna happen is if Wanda's in it, there is a comic where Wanda and Doom get together, and he uses her power to rewrite the universe. But remember in the trailer that you see like the Queen piece is getting picked up, right? And moved and moving the Queen piece, which I think that signifies, Queen is the most important what's name on the chessboard. I think that when people are pointing that saying that's Wanda and Magneto is like mad about it or whatever the case may be, because he's also a father, I don't think that. I think that's a misdirection. I think there's just as simple as Rachel Summers was there. She's the Phoenix. And they're saying they're moving the Queen because they're trying to get her away from Dr. Doom. And they lost. That's why Cyclops mad. I think people are digging too deep into it. Saying Wanda just jumped out and Wanda got taken and all this other stuff, and that's cool, but Wanda's older, so like if she takes it, but it's Dr. Doom also is a savvy guy, you know what I'm saying? So he may convince her to come with him. And
yeah, I mean, because looking at it, right? So two things. Looking at the trailer with the whole Queen piece and all that, like it makes sense. Like it looked like Cyclops and them were gonna try to do a whole final stand and shit, and from the trailer, it looks like Professor X and Magneto kind of just accepted it. And knowing Professor X and Magneto, they always got some backdoor. So if Rachel is the, the trophy for this battle, they probably backdoored her to the 616 universe. So maybe that makes sense. I don't understand, or like I'm still not a fan of it, bro. Like it was regular X-Men, you know what I'm saying? But I also don't know. Like my other thing, like I don't know where Brand New Day lines up in the timeline of things. Like, is it going to be pivotal to Doomsday? Because from what I'm understanding, Doomsday is picking up right after Endgame. So that, I mean, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Subreddit, y'all niggas check me. You know what I'm saying? Check me. But from what I understand, Doomsday is picking up right after Endgame. So if it's Rachel Summers, I don't know how much she'll have to do with this with Doomsday if she's gonna just first appear in Brand New World or Brand New Day, whatever.
No, that makes sense. Correlation to the line and stuff like that. That makes sense. And I can see I could be like, misdirecting, but I do see that. What we know is two parts. Mm-hmm. So we don't know which part she will really end up in. And also, like, it's also a rumor, you know what I'm saying, that she'll end up being there.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to tell. Personally, I would prefer she just went Jean Grey and they just started like building the X-Men as teenagers, like X-Men Evolution style. Then the older X-Men that we're used to seeing. Hopefully, the older X-Men. My preference would be the older X-Men just get wiped out in Doomsday and they can just kind of start anew in the 616 universe, kind of like Peter Parker did, like. Start off as a younger, younger version. Mm-hmm. So I would hope that instead of it being like, oh, we got another kid that we got to say the same trope we've been doing for every movie for the last 6 years, save somebody's child. So
I mean, has it really been that though? Not from Marvel.
Yeah, bro. In the Wasp, he had to save his daughter from Quantum Mania. Thor: Love and Thunder, he had to save love, or ended up saving love. Doctor Strange, he had to save America, like Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or Captain America, Brand New Day, Brave New World, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. He didn't have to save a kid, but it was still ass. so Fantastic Four, they're obviously saving a kid. Like it's been the same thing. But like Young Avengers, woo, I'm all with that. But at the same time, like if this is gonna be the last Spider-Man, I don't want it to be another. Let's protect this child, like.
So I don't think that's going to be for Spider-Man.
I mean, if Rachel Summers is still going to be whoever Sydney Sink is playing in Spider-Man, she is a pivotal piece. Somebody's going to have to protect her from something. It just depends on which character she is.
I mean, but I don't think she.
Summers
I
or
don't think. Remember, I thought it's the organization that's after that, but I don't think it's like a. I don't think it's. I don't think this Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to follow that trope of saving the kid. I think it's going to more so focus on they need a reasonable response for Hulk. It makes sense that the Phoenix Force is in there because active, and there makes sense that there's an organization chasing her because obviously when it comes to X-Men, there's always an organization chasing them. So I mean that makes a lot more sense to me, in my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't mind. I don't mind Rachel Summers either, honestly. Like I do think that you shouldn't. I don't think they should follow that trope for everyone though. In my honest opinion, I think the Rachel Summers actually works is because the Phoenix Force does transfer.
But
Like
if we
that
get
makes
Rachel
sense.
Summers, where's Jean Grey? Even though like they haven't listed a lot of actors like uh
Mhm.
Chris Hemsworth or Chris whatever, Chris Pratt Rogers, one of the Chris's.
Chris Pratt
Wasn't listed.
Rogers. Just
They,
combined too.
they all the same nigga.
Oh
Captain America
no.
wasn't listed on the Doomsday trailer leaks, even though people confirmed he was going to be in the movie like before
Yeah.
the movie came out. He wasn't listed in that whole little theatrical rollout with all the names on the back of the seats and shit. But
He's
he's in
not.
the trailer, so it's like, where do we get if we get Rachel Summers? We're gonna have to get a Jean Grey, and there's been no sightings of Jean Grey as of yet.
Well, they're saying that Jean Grey is like dead from
But
the keeping her dead.
that's whack, isn't that?
Why?
Why?
Why do we keep on bringing back Jean Grey? She done died multiple times. We know this how it goes.
Why would
Why
we
continue to
bring?
bring it back?
Because we're bringing the X-Men, all the original X-Men back. Why won't we bring back Jean Grey? But
She's
instead we're going
dead.
to introduce Rachel Summers. Like, boo, Magneto died. We done seen this nigga Professor X die at least 6 times now, dog. We
He's
done seen
died
this
in
nigga
different
die.
universes. He's died in different universes, bro. He hasn't died in
Unless she
that,
is
like, what's the
the
name?
Nexus being, unless she's the Nexus being or something. No, that's just bad. Make Sadie sing Jean Grey, bro. Don't let her be Rachel Summers in it.
That's whack though. Cause what's the name?
Your mother died. She left you with a true gift. Only she could understand. Some bullshit like that. Like, come
Bruh.
on, bro. We don't want
But
to.
it's, bro, it's comically accurate though. Like comically, it's accurate. Like that happens.
I mean, yeah, but like it's whack though.
How is it whack? We can't live off Jean Grey forever. Just like we can't lean, just
We've
like
been
they're
living
leaning
on
off of.
Wolverine forever.
I was just about to say. I was just about to say, and that shit is ass, bro.
I
That
feel
shit is
it.
ass. That shit ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wolverine, my favorite X-Men. So it's like I'm not gonna hold you. It's ass, and I like you. You know what I'm saying? But
Come on.
yeah, but like you can't. But like a lot of these people don't pass on certain things. It's like the Jean Grey. Literally, the Phoenix is the only thing that makes sense.
But that's why I'm with you. Like I'm we kind of saying the same thing, just probably in two different. Like I don't want Rachel Summers, but you know what I'm saying. Like I want a new Jean Grey. I want new X-Men. Hugh Jackman could die. Patrick could die. You know what I'm saying? Cyclops is obviously gonna. That nigga's wiped. He's done.
Yeah. Cyclops is definitely gonna be done. I don't see him making it out.
For a new joint. I'm just asking for a new cast of X-Men. Like I wouldn't be mad at Sadie Sink. Like I said, like go X-Men Evolution style. Give us younger, newer X-Men that we can identify with as older watchers and younger kids can grow up with. Like Spider-Man has been Spider-Man for 10 years. Give us a Jean Grey who doesn't understand her powers yet in a mutant academy or Xavier Academy for mutants to let them grow up in. You know what I'm saying? Like let them learn and develop their powers over time instead of like trying to bring in old X-Men, let them do old X-Men shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that if they didn't kill Jean Grey. But that's I wouldn't be mad at that. But I do think if I had to choose what is whack, what is more whack, or what is more trash, bring it back Jean Grey again. It's a cop out. It's a cop out.
So introduce brand new character. Brand new character. Forget so there will be no more Jean Grey in James's MCU. No more Jean Grey. Rachel Summers on.
Yeah. Get her out of here. Get out of here. They already like in theory, they're already setting up to like a young Avengers. We can't even avoid it. Let's
True.
just kind of be real with this one. Like, I mean, granted, I don't think that Rachel Summers doesn't fit with the Young Avengers in my honest opinion, but because she's just too
Younger.
broke. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight a shorty with the Phoenix voice and can shoot lasers at her ass. Like, what we doing?
yeah, no, we're not doing
Mm,
that. We're not doing that,
True.
cuz like we're not doing that. Broke, and more broke. I mean, I'm glad that Cyclops is gonna get the respect that he deserves though. I think
I
that's
don't
honestly
think
gonna be
that. I don't think that, bro. I think he's gonna have one emotional, comment accurate book scene, and that's about it, bro. I'm get the leashes. It's time for a dog walk, bro. This nigga's about to get a wife. He's
bruh,
about to get a wife.
bruh, he fights Captain America, bruh. Like that's gonna be iconic.
Unless it's Marvel versus Capcom, he not gonna get no respect. They better bring the Street Fighter niggas in too for this. That's
Oh
the only
my
way.
god.
That's the only way
Oh my
Cyclops is getting
god.
some love, bro. If he fight Ryu.
Nah, bro. Like you gotta think X-Men '97 when it came out, they showed a lot of love to like when it came back out. They showed a lot of love to Cyclops because people forget that Cyclops is an asshole.
Yeah, he a dog. Cyclops a dog.
Yeah, yeah. Since the '80s at least, like after the '80s, like the beginning, the mid '80s is when he started to be like less Boy Scoutish, even though he is. He was just like, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. I'm him, and I'm glad they transferred that into the '97 joint to him being him. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna end up being I think it's gonna be still be end up being X-Men versus Avengers. And I think the catalyst is gonna be it is gonna be like Rachel Summers. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna make sense to me. I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, they took the daughter, and what's gonna happen is it's this is fucked up. But like the Avenger, like in the comic, the Avenger's gonna go and be like, hey, bro, your daughter has the Phoenix Force. That's a ridiculous power. We need her over here to make sure everything is good. And Cyclops is going to be like, fuck y'all.
For sure. Because
Yeah.
comic book accurates or just like Cyclops look like him and his brother are orphans, you feel me?
Yeah.
I think he low-key responsible for his parents' death, so he wouldn't want to give his child up. But I still think I mean like I I would prefer the first time we see the X-Men fight, like especially a group fight like that, I would prefer to go against the Thunderbolts or something like that. The new Avengers, or well, technically Thunderbolts are the new Avengers, but
Yeah, technically.
it just really it just comes down to how they play it in the new Spider-Man, bro. That's what it comes down to. How they gonna play it in the new Spider-Man is gonna determine how she's. I feel like it's gonna determine how she's used and how she's placed on the chessboard.
Yeah. I mean, she sounds like she has a pretty good grip of her powers during the trailer. So
Yeah,
that's why, yeah. So I think that's like done data, but we're gonna see, man. Best trailer out of it. I'm excited for it. Doomsday is going to do no. That's going to be one of like $1 billion film.
bro. Yeah, like the leak trailers are doing 1 billion views. So yeah, bro.
Bruh, I know it's gonna do numbers.
They done brought the nigga Robert Downey Jr. back. They gonna bring back Jean Grey, bro.
No, bruh, no, bruh.
We know
Robert
it.
is a pinnacle. Robert is a pinnacle of the Marvel universe.
It's
Disney.
Jean Grey, bro.
Jean Grey is not a pinnacle. The only pinnacle, let's be real, is Hugh Jackman, and he should be done.
But he wouldn't even be him without Jean Grey because he was trying to steal niggas' bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like Jean Grey was
Bruh.
so bad, she had the nigga Hugh chasing her for 6 years. You feel?
Hugh is gonna be Hugh regardless.
You know,
Because he's alone. He's alone. What's the name? He's alone. He's a lone dog, like a lone dog. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe a crazy take, but that like conflict was just to try to play up Cyclops because they wasn't showing him no love.
Yeah, fact.
Straight up. Hugh could survive one on without that. Like Wolverine is the loner anyway, so that could do. They was like, man, we got to do this because niggas not respecting Cyclops, but y'all not respecting Cyclops. So why would we? I mean,
Yeah,
but
fact.
I mean, digress about that.
Hopefully
So
they give him some of that 97 swag in a live action, bro. Hopefully they let him get some shit off for real. Whatever fight that they're gonna be going through, it look like it's gonna be hectic though. We know how the Sentinels get down, but that shit look like it's about to get real.
oh yeah, yeah. And I mean, granted, remember like a year ago they showed like someone did the leaks where they got the overtop and they saw like the parts everywhere and stuff, and it looked like the match was broke. So that fight probably happens there. I will say that like I know this movie is going to do numbers outside of just knowing it's going to do numbers, but I know for a fact because I saw a post about China posting about that. When does China
post? They getting ready for the press run,
bruh. It's crazy. They're excited, so I think it's going to do billions. So
China,
okay,
the whole movie early.
I'm about to say, but okay, we're at 21 minutes. We gotta talk about Stranger Things.
Oh boy, do we really?
So I'm going to concede to your point and say that I agree that this shit was mediocre. Will had one spoilers. Will had one redemption moment, and you know what?
Did he?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. He did. And I'm not gonna lie, they must have heard you, and that's why I need you to stop talking shit. Because he was like the power of friendship. They said, you know what? We got one better for you. Coming out the closet.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's sunshine and lollipops everywhere, y'all. Shout out to the Stranger Things. These niggas are crazy.
Look, I have a few gripes with it. Right? I have a few gripes. One, I don't like that they shifted Mike and 11 relationship for Will coming out. Right. That like took the what's name. I don't like that. It's nothing against the community, right? I would have felt some type of way regardless, because to me, my whole point of this is that the world's about to end. Y'all last raid, and this is what y'all decide to do. I do understand that Vecna showed him a vision that friends wouldn't like him if he did all that and so forth. But to me,
go ahead. I'm waiting myself.
So like, yeah, and it's supposed to be his fears, and that's what Vecna used to control. On the paper, it makes sense. I personally wouldn't know how you would write.
Like, it makes sense.
I mean, the script, like, it makes sense. Look, bro. I can't tell you, bro, like what you're scared of, but being gay in the 80s is probably like a ridiculous thing. So I know that from other sources of other people saying coming out can be very much so a big thing, and I can understand that. But
this nigga died and went to the upside down and came back, and his friends accepted him. He worried about being gay. What are we talking about, dog? What are we talking about, dog? And he like 45. Like these niggas like 35.
Then that 35 in the show, face on. You know that.
I'm saying, like,
I mean, what's her name? What's 11 name? Millie.
Yeah.
Millie. Yeah, Millie. Plastic surgeon on her face is crazy.
That
people, yeah.
Wow, bro.
And that shit looks wild. People are chopping her up.
She looked crazy.
Yeah.
Like, she looked crazy.
So, I mean, it's a lot. What is it? I don't like that. What's Nancy? I don't like that Nancy became like a Navy SEAL extra shot elitist. Like, I understand that, like, they literally been setting it up, showing us about clips of her working with Hobbs. She out there just shooting the shotgun with the same what's name. She got a lot of gunplay this season. I'm hip to that, right? But what she's doing,
son,
it's kind of insane, bro. Like, it's kind of insane.
Military sniper in the tower behind her. Shorty rotated and deaded that nigga No problem. He had the drop. Like, I don't understand it, bruh. I don't understand it. Shout out to Ryan, man. She did her thing. Looking
Yeah,
like Ram.
yeah. So I think that when I look at these things too, I just think that they are like the concepts of what they're trying to do makes sense. I just hate that it's so extreme. Like you could have Hop and Nancy working together to take out soldiers. I'm cool with that. But Nancy just coming off the top and knowing where they at, laying them out. Hopper is now in the background when he's the one that's really trained and been through some shit. I mean,
Right.
I look, man. I'm just saying. Also, Nancy and what's Jonathan
Mm.
up there on the top floor shooting something that matter and is melting things around them. They should have been dead. As soon as
Should
she
have
got it,
died. The other
they
niggas
died.
should have died in the room.
Yeah, they should have died.
That was Nancy and Jonathan, right? They went like into the little room and shit.
Yeah,
And the chick
and it was wide open, like nothing but the gamma rays should have killed them, right?
Jesus, man.
So I mean, I just think that like I said, I get the concept of certain things, but it's just too extreme on the other side. Like I said, you could do the will thing, and he wanted to do the coming out thing. You know, maybe I don't know if I will want him to do that in like a pinnacle moment where Vecna's actually taking over and really playing with his mind, and then we can also understand what's going on rather than calling these people. And Callie only been there for a day, and she probably seen it there like, why the fuck do I give a fuck if this nigga gay? I don't know. Okay, cool. That's another thing, but like also another thing is trying to get 11 to kill herself,
Right.
which I think I'm on the opposite side of that. I think it makes sense because she makes sense. Like I was arguing with my girl and arguing with Hazard, and he's like, it's fucked up or whatever case may be. And I said, well, one, like this situation is fucked up. I said, like, don't get me wrong, I understand that y'all like this is stupid or whatever, but let's just be real. The longer that 11 is in these people's lives, more shit is going to happen.
More danger.
Yeah. So eventually they're going to lose against that, which will shorten their lifespan. So it's like, it makes sense. I know you don't like it, but it makes sense. Like, that's the thing.
You feel me? They're going to die as friends.
Bro, at this point, yeah, no, Callie, you know what, Callie 11, go ahead, y'all off yourselves, man. Because yeah, if y'all kill me, y'all gonna kill me. If y'all come out of nowhere, we're going on the run, but we're die as father and daughter and friends. I will lose it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, but they're not gonna die. Let's just go ahead and get it out there. They're not gonna die. They're gonna go live off in a fucking waterfall, whatever the fuck they're trying to do, bro. It's bad. Here's my problem, bro. Here's my problem.
Okay.
For one, the wait time. They could have just dropped these 7 episodes off top instead of making us wait the 2-week break for Christmas. And now we got to wait again for the real finale on New Year's Eve, which is fucking whack. Even though it's like a couple days, it's still whack.
Yeah.
2, it's just so much build up. Like, I know y'all be saying, oh, you don't like world building. I do like world building. Not when it's done badly, though. Like, I don't have to like the macaroni project my son brings me home. I don't have to like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's bad, it's bad. I'm going to put it on the fridge. But that don't mean I like that shit.
We know I'm pulling to the side. Hey, little nigga, your father ain't fuck with that.
Pop saying, fuck it with it, my nigga.
You better. Picasso.
But it's just too much, bro. Like, my shit is like high intensity with low stakes. Like, it's a lot of high intense moments on this joint with the dramatic music building up. And oh my God, they slowed the camera down. Like when they was beating the shit out Shorty on the steps for trying to run away, either choking the shit out of her and shit. And they just stopped and let it go once she broke her chain. Like, that's bad. Or when they was in the little laundry room and shit, oh my God. 3 Demogorgons attack these niggas. Somehow they survive and make it all the way to the basement while Cuz is carrying a girl full body weight, dead body weight, carrying her down 4 flights of
Hey,
steps to the
hey,
basement.
hey,
Elbow
look,
poking out the joint. The Demogorgons somehow don't see them. The injured mom gets up, runs downstairs to the basement after pulling the IV out her arm. Has time to sneak a bomb into the dryer, set it on fire without the Demogorgons noticing. What are we doing, dog? What
all
are we
right, hold on. That one I have like that can make an explanation. Like you got to understand that. Well, the Demogorgons member like vision is still like kind of weird, right? I do think that like, I mean, first of all, what is the family? What is the family called with the black guy? And look, nothing's fucking with that family.
the
All right,
black
yeah, like they're not being fucked with. Yeah, they're not being fucked with. They're a staple piece. I don't care what you say. I have no slander for that because he plays a good character and his sister plays a good character.
He should have got murdered for having that fade or proving that fade in makeup and costume design. That's the biggest villain of the show. Whoever did that fade, Vecna ain't got shit on that nigga, bro.
Yeah. Whoever did that high top fade is probably the villain. But I'm not mad at that part. They showed the mother get up very early in the episode, so she had the time to do what she does. I mean, I don't really have too much of a gripe with that. I don't have too much gripe with that. I do think that yeah, it's 3 baby Demogorgons. Like they probably should have caught them quicker.
These are the same Demogorgons we've seen hop off the elevator, kill 2 military police guards with guns. Then we seen the other Demogorgons killing nurses down the hallway. Somehow, the one thing that the Demogorgon is chasing, it's too slow and needs to turn into a sensory dog to find it. Then when it's about to find it, the joint turns left instead of keep walking forward. My man got his elbow and kneecap poking out from beyond the thing. You could clearly see them. Somehow, just in time, he tucks it right away, and the Demogorgon turns the other way. That is terrible writing, bro. That's terrible writing. It's bad. And like the other shit we were saying with Nancy, like Rambo Nancy, who the fuck knew? She was just, I mean, she got 360 scope on her shit. No scope this shit.
She got aimbot. It's crazy.
She having an aimbot. Yeah, that is crazy, bro. From behind her, real Call of Duty bullets spinning them joints, hitting anybody. That's bad writing. Then Vecna's coming down the joint with little Holly. Holly's running out. She breaks free of his control. She the only kid who just realizes that they can break free out of shit. I mean, of course, she already knows what's going on.
Yeah, I'm about to say she already knows what's going on. She's part of like the Mike family.
She left the joint. Vecna is doing his model walk down the fucking runway, and she just happens to be strong enough and savvy enough to pull a rock open and go back through the upside down outside of the abyss. What are we doing? What are we doing?
She tripped over the rocks. Yeah, she tripped over the rocks.
She tripped over the rock and said, this might be a way out. What?
She saw red.
Over the rock. He should have got her ass caught. He should have caught her with one of them tentacle arm stretching.
Look, bro, come on. No, we know. You should know by now that Vecna's going to oral farm. you know he going to like. Let's just keep it a bean. If Vecna didn't oral farm, this would have been over a long time ago.
For sure. And it should have been. They should have killed the nigga Will in season 2. I've said this before. Whenever he came back from over there, they should have popped that nigga, took him to the woods and yelled at his ass. But instead, here we are, 18 years later, and now this nigga just realized that he gay after Vecna to put some shit in his mouth. Like, what are we doing, dog?
I'm about to say, I personally, like, I'm about to say that nigga been throwing eggs for God knows how long. I mean, it's not shocking at this point. You know, he's obviously you know,
he grew up different.
Yeah, he grew up different. All right, throat and stuff is crazy.
He telling his mom, Vecna's been using my mind every night, digging tunnels. What else he been doing down there?
Right, bro. That's crazy work. Yeah, Vecna is evil, bro. All in all, I will still say this: it's still entertaining. Um, it does have some high points. You know, I think that
I
um,
give it a-
yeah, it does still have some high points. Will did his thing. Um, I'm loving the dynamic of. I'm glad they brought back Callie because it was a dead plot point in season two. So I'm happy about that. We said Will doing this thing. I don't like that Mike has now taken a back seat,
the will.
but I do like Dustin. He's been an asshole, but I like that like he's not acting like shit just didn't happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like so that's good. That's good writing at that. I do think that Steve is gonna be the one to die.
Who the fuck is Steve?
King Steve with the hair? Dustin Flint.
Steve, oh, the cool nigga, the cool nigga. All right, my
Yeah,
fault. I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Eddie, the last nigga. My bad.
yeah.
Shout out to Steve. Yeah, he's definitely dying. He's definitely
Yeah,
dying.
100%. 100%. Like I
He
saw
already
that
lost the
trailer.
car. He not gonna get the girl. It's over for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, it's over. Like the death flags are there. Then I see the trailer of Dustin just screaming, saying no. I'm like, well, we know who's going, and he's a person that's talking shit like Eddie. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will say this because we are overtime, so we can just let it rock for what like a few more minutes to just end it off at even 40. I do think that what he said to Dustin is right. I just don't. I just think the message and how he delivered it was terrible.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. So like, Steve is absolutely a good character through and through. In my honest opinion, he's probably one of the best, if not the best character in there, besides like Hop, that had
Yeah.
development.
Hop died too though.
Hop, yeah, Hop been trying to die, bro. Hop ready to end this shit. So you
I
know,
ain't mad. Not mad at
I'm
him.
not mad at it either, bro. Like, think about what this
This
man
nigga,
been through.
I'm about to say he'd been water tortured in Russia and some more shit. Like he done been
Water
to the worst.
torture in Russia, lost his joint, gained his joint back, though he was going to die, taken hostage, like Fort Demigordons, like straight up,
Yeah,
fight military militia. Like this man has gone through hell and high water.
he was just a regular police officer too.
I'm
Like,
sorry. And he had an easy gig. He was eating donuts, chilling. And then look what happened.
fucking with 11.
Fucking with 11.
Millie Cheekbone Brown.
Millie Cheekbone Brown
That
is
That
crazy.
shit look crazy, bro. That shit look crazy. Can I also point out one more gripe, bro, please?
Go ahead.
This is not even just with Stranger Things, bro. This is with all shows that deal with telepaths. Who is the nigga that's putting the one drop of blood on these niggas' noses? How much does he get paid? I would like to sign up for it. Because anytime a nigga use a mind power, they got this one little drop of blood just trickle right here. Let me be the nigga with the little Q-tip just like real quick and get off the camera, bro. I need to know. Send me the application. They getting that shit off, bro. It's always one singular drop too. A nigga ain't never bleed out both his nostrils. Not one.
That's not even a gripe. That's just hilarious. You're not wrong.
My powers.
That's true. Everybody definitely. Well, look, here's the thing. I'm glad that 11, because what I was gonna be mad about 11 if 11 was still passing out.
Yeah, please.
She's not passing out. Yeah, because like I was about to say, because I was talking shit, cash shit. I'm like, man, this bitch didn't do nothing. And then has it pointed out, like, well, no, remember, it's about how useful her powers is. Think about every time she just did that. Oh, I'm drained. Oh, I'm drained. Yeah. Now she's spamming and she get the nosebleed, but she's spamming. I'm like, all right, you got me on that one. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Make sure that nosebleed.
Oh yeah, that nose, like you said, somebody hitting that 4-2. Cue the right nostril.
You drop this right here. All right, action. Like that shit is bad, bro. That shit is bad.
That is bad. But nah, I mean, all right. Well, we're about to be at 40 minutes, 10 minutes over. Another good pod in the books. So with that being said, we possibly see y'all later on this week. Like I said, it's a holiday week. So with that being said, be safe. If not, well, Fallout. Oh yeah, Fallout. Yeah, we're going to talk about Fallout too. So we're going to talk about Fallout. That'll be coming up as well, especially since Stranger Things is now going to be concluded and be done with. We can go ahead and go full straight on Fallout, essentially. But if y'all have any shows, anything else you want us to check out and watch, that's what we in the business of doing. So send us DMs, send us what we should watch, what y'all think, and I guess until the next part.
Catch y'all, man. Take for take.
Take for take.